The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
My name's Cozzy from Channel 9 in South Australia. I'm really excited about the next couple of days. I mean, you've got some of the leading industry experts all culminating to one area.
The vital ingredient is the red meat processing industry for its substantial contribution to the health and well-being of Australia.
I feel confident that the Australian red meat processing industry can compete going forward into the future by taking advantage of new technologies and new processes to reduce cost of red meat to the consumer.
You're very well positioned, as you know, in these Asian markets where there's huge population centers, growing incomes. That's one that there's no doubt Australia has a comparative advantage, especially say to Brazil or the US, to have access to those markets.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
And I think in this international competitiveness, one of the things that the Australian red meat industry can really do is trade on our reputation for very good quality, very safe red meat.
Every challenge has an opportunity. So that's a generic statement, but I believe it. You know, the markets are there. It's really a matter of making your industry more efficient, more creative, and ensuring safety, quality and nutrition are at the fore.
I think the world is changing, and I think things that were acceptable yesterday are not acceptable today. And we have to recognise that, and we have to address and present ourselves as a mature industry which understands the sensitivities of the community.
So I think the vital ingredient when it comes to building social licence for the Australian meat industry is integrity and transparency. I think that if you're telling a story with both of those elements, I don't think you can go wrong.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
The vital ingredient.
So in terms of individual processors, what they can do to engage with their local community, I will say they have to engage. It is one of the most important things, and what I would argue is the vital ingredient of social licence to operate at an individual processor level.
The work we do is about understanding the consumers' drivers of behaviour, their psychology, their insights.
Value is going to be very important, as it will continue to be in the purchase decision of all consumers.
The industry does know how to adapt, but the rate of change is what we really have to work really strongly with. When it comes into the future, we've got the capability to actually adapt and survive through.
I think that in the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to have processing plants that where we've closed the cycle, where there are zero wastes produced, where we have an increased focus on value adding and increased environmental sustainability.
I think the vital ingredient when it comes to responding to climate changes is actually looking at ourselves and our behaviours and thinking about how we can make our own decisions which are more environmentally friendly, but at the same time still meeting those needs and values that we have.
The vital ingredient.
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 The vital ingredient.